What's going on, everybody? This is the DeGameHuntah channel with a new episode, Domination. We're gonna continue with our let's play tutorial guide or whatever you want to call it of this amazing game that hopefully soon will be available in the App Store in the US. All right. So what are we doing today? We're gonna talk about some new things that have been going on. All right. So I moved my town center to the Bronze Age. Right now I'm in the third age, and I have access to a couple extra buildings, like the farm. Yes, finally we can start producing food without the need of be hunting animals. Okay, farms generate food over time. Check back regularly to harvest them. Okay, see, so right now we have our production of food in this area. We have a farm level 1. And we should probably will be a good idea to start upgrading that. Right? What else do we have? Remember we were talking about the roads? Okay, the roads are really important. Okay, each building you connect to your town center generate extra gold. Yes, okay, you got it. Every building that is connected to the town hall using a road will generate gold that you can actually collect. Okay, for example, right here is all the gold that my buildings are generating. Look at that. This is just insane. And why? Is because I have the house connected, got the tower, the mill, the house, another house, the market, the tower, and the farm. Okay. If I move one of those buildings out of the area of the road, for example, let's move the house over there. But we lost 10% in road network. We put it back together and we get back that 10% in road and network bonus. Okay, so important to have these roads running through your city, your town, your village in this case. Make sure they're connected, because that's the best way for you to generate gold. Okay, that way you don't need to go all the time to the gold mine, extract gold. Right now, all the buildings that are connected using this road are gonna generate gold. Okay, I need to do something because I have way too much gold and I need to probably upgrade something. Hold on, trying to see what we can upgrade. We can upgrade probably one of the towers. All right, let's upgrade this tower. Boom. All right, let's go with that one. All right, so at least we have some extra margin with the gold, because otherwise it's gonna get full right away. Perfect. See, so super important to get to know the roads and start working with them. Okay, try to connect as many buildings as you can to your town center in order to generate this extra tax of gold that you can receive. Okay, another thing that I built, you probably already noticed, is over there, just running around with a sign of gold, of course, which is always good for us, is the caravan. Okay, we got one caravan. Caravan travel the world and bring back gold. More caravans, more gold. Okay, so that's a no-brainer. We're gonna build our second caravan. Gonna be walking around in here. This one is already generating gold. Yeah, I really need to upgrade something. You know what? Probably we can clear another area of the map. That would be a good idea. But I need more builders. Hold on. We're gonna wait. Remember what we need. Right now I got only one builder available, and to clean this area of the forest I need 3. So let's wait for these guys to finish with the caravan, and then we can move ahead and get ready and expand our village a little bit more. Okay, so we got these 2 news. What else we have? We got the farm. I got my second barracks. Okay, so I got my barracks level 1. Got another barracks over here, so I got more capacity. Right now, if I not run the maximum, yes, I got a maximum of 15 troops. And that's really important, because when you start playing the missions in the single player campaign, some of the missions are kind of tough. So it's always important to level up your barracks as soon as you can. All right, so the caravan is almost ready. Perfect. So now we can probably clean another area of the map. Let's see if we can uncover some more valuable treasures and make room for our growing city. All right, we're gonna get these guys working. Right now we don't have any builders available, but that is okay, because for now we're not gonna need them. All right, so what else do we have? Okay, remember we're in the Bronze Age at this point. The previous episode was the Stone Age, and in this one we have access to something else, and I'm gonna show you right now. We can build another farm, which is important. We can build also the storehouse, Storehouse store your trade goods. They can also order trade goods shipment. Okay, so that's another thing that we have to get. Hopefully we need to get another house. 13,000 on gold is not too bad, so we should probably get that too. I have a lot of stuff to build. That's the thing. And right now I really need to focus probably in getting the gold that I need for that extra house, so I can have some more builders working for me. And that will be my first target. And the second one will probably be the farms, because the farms, like I said, it's really important to have a constant source of food going on. Okay, the treasure, nothing in there. Defense, we got access to the garrison, access to the gate, the wall, the spy traps. Garrison, produce soldiers with the town is under attack. Good against attacking soldiers. Upgrade this will affect level of town center defenders. Okay, perfect. So we need to also get the garrison. That's going to be our secondary building, defensive building that we can use to protect our village. And for the army, we got the mercenary camp. That's another thing that I have to build. See, they have so much things going on. Here, elite mercenaries can be recruited to your cause for a price, of course. Okay, so that's another thing that probably we're gonna see this buildings in action in the next episode, because right now I got all my builders kind of busy, right? It's gonna get 26 minutes, 10 more minutes. We can probably rush one of those, but for now it's not really necessary. All right, so what do we have in here? Okay, also the traded goods. Remember we found this way to review all our trading goods that we have. What do we have? Okay, we got cedar. We got a bunch of stuff. Diamonds. Well, diamonds, I don't have any diamonds, but I got some metal. Perfect. So we can, well, remember all the resources, the special resources can grant you access to some other cool stuff. All right. For example, the metal, as I mentioned before, is gonna allow me to get the Hessian cavalry. Require like five pieces of metal and also 1 diamond. So it's really important to keep track of these trading goods that you have. Okay, what do we have in here? Oh, this is a starter pack that is offering to me, but we're not gonna use the starting pack for now. I'm gonna try to play the game without any gems or anything, or crowns. That's the name. And remember, because the game is not available in the App Store, so I can't really have access to those crowns for now. So for now, it's fine, and I think it's not really necessary at this point to use crowns, because everything is moving and generating resources at a good phase. It's running okay, so I don't really need anything at this point. All right, let me see what this guy is asking me. You collect 200 gold for the gold change. Okay, I'm gonna claim. Okay, we got some crown. You advance to the Bronze Age. Yes, give me that. Thank you. You conquer another province in the fertile. Okay, give me that. Ooh, got a lot of crowns. You clear a forest. You trade 2 caravans. You build a tower. You explore some ruins. Okay. Have we had a farm? Oh, wow. Got a lot of stuff going on. Okay. So talking about crowns. All of a sudden I got a lot of crowns in here. Just lingers. You clear another forest. Perfect. So I got some other goals that I can achieve. Clear fire rocks or trees. Okay. That could be probably easy. I can just need to clean this stuff. But unfortunately, right now I don't have any builder ready, so that's okay. The other thing that I wanted to show you are the wonders. Remember? Yeah. You guys, of course, remember, because I mentioned that in the previous episode. But how similar is this game to games like Civilization and Rise of Nations and stuff like that? And it's surprisingly has a lot of influence from those games. So for example, right now we get this option to start building wonders. Okay, you can build wonders since you get to the Bronze Age. Okay, so finally I can have access to the Bronze Age wonders, but I can only build 1. All right, I got 1 in the Bronze Age, 1 in the Classical, 1 in the Gunpowder. So choose wisely which one we're gonna use. I'm not really sure yet at this point, but probably it's about time to make up my mind. All right, so we got the pyramids. The pyramids grant a boost to nearby farms, which could be probably interesting at this part of the game, right? Because the food production is so important, and I just start building the farms. So probably if I have 2 farms close to the pyramids, they can probably have some decent production. The Acropolis makes your defending army tougher. Speed of troops spawning at nearby garrison and stables. That's also another interesting bonus to have. I haven't received any attacks so far. Knock on good, of course. I'm sure as soon as I stop recording, I'm gonna start getting attacked by everybody. But until now, nobody. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I will go for the Acropolis at this point. Stonehenge grants bonus gold every time you collect from your caravan. Increases the effectiveness of your roads network when connected by road to your town center. That's another interesting. Everything that generates resources is also always good bonus, right? And the Hanging Gardens increases the resources gained from nearby fruit trees and gold mines. Increases the frequency that it can be gathered from. Probably that's the most weak of the bonuses, because when you to retrieve resources from fruit trees and gold mines, you need to do it manually, right? I prefer to have a bonus to, for example, Stonehenge or the pyramids, because they're gonna give me a boost to something that is always generating resources to me, right? So that's probably the reason that I won't probably touch the Hanging Gardens for now. I'm between the Acropolis and the even Stonehenge, right? Grant bonus gold every time you collect from the caravan. Increases the effectiveness of your road network when connected by road to your town center. So let me take a look to something. Pretty much all the buildings require food. I can put food in there. I can upgrade with gold. Gold. So maybe it's a good idea. Ooh, yeah, this is food. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start moving this row. Now that area is gonna be clean, I can probably put another farm. And if I build if I can build close, there you go. 10% road network bonus, perfect. Goes and close to the town center. But now the question is, which one of all those wonders would be the best for me? Like I say, everything that generates resources is probably good. Okay. So let's take a look to what we have, and we can probably go for probably Stonehenge. I think so. I think it's a good idea. Gold is always important in all this game. Only one wonder can be built per age. Are you sure you'd like to select Stonehenge? Okay, we're gonna get Stonehenge. We're gonna build Stonehenge over there. Nice. Okay, the work button. Let's build another stage into your wonder. You can work on your wonder now, or tap elsewhere to wait until later. Okay. Ooh, we can build it here. Okay. I need the. It's gonna be in pending mode until I finish and I have 4 of my workers available, because right now they're all busy, right? I don't know how many I have in here. I got 3. I got 3 only. And over here I got 3 more. Upgrading the tower. Okay. So once these guys are ready. Once we finish this tower, you're gonna start building Stonehenge. Okay, so that is important. Like I said, depending of your strategy, your game style, is which wonder you should probably get. Okay, in this case, I believe Stonehenge is good because it grants me some extra gold production, more effectiveness for the roads, and more gold coming from the caravans. So I believe that is gonna help me a lot. So, all right. So that's the par. We're gonna finish this. I think we cover pretty much in the Bronze Age. We can probably go and attack somebody if it's possible. Okay, we can continue with the campaign, but now multiplayer is available. See, I don't have any medals. I'm not part of any of the leagues at this point, because I haven't attacked anybody. I don't even know if I have enough troops to do something like this. I got a bunch of warriors. 13 and 2 slingers. Oh, nice. Finish it here. Perfect. All right. Wow, I had a bear in there. That looks scary. We're gonna open this chest because it's always important to get access to those little resources. And we're gonna remove one of the small rocks, because remember, that's gonna give me, I'm gonna finish one of the goals, and it's gonna give me some extra crowns. Perfect. See how things are changing. All right, so for example, right now I can, if I want, I can move this. Well, I don't have enough room in there to put the barracks, so I can connect the other barracks to this piece of the road, so I can get the extra bonus too, right? What do we have in here? So we got some gold. Some more gold. Okay, super important to keep an eye on that. We're gonna probably extract one of the trees. We're gonna probably extract this other tree. Perfect. What do we have? Complete. You clear 5 rocks. Yes, thank you. We got more crowns. Awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough or tutorial, because I really do. The game is so well done so far. I heard some people that tried the game in the past, but remember, this game is not even available yet. It's still in beta stage, so that's what is important to understand the difference, right? They keep adding stuff, so important to understand what is the big difference. I'm gonna clear that. We're gonna clear that tree also, just because I need some room, and because I need to use some resources, right? Right now I'm being collecting way too many. Alright, let's take a look to one of the opponents, like a real player, see how difficult they are, because like I said, I haven't scouted anybody. And probably it's time for me. Wow, look at this base. Wow, okay, this is way too big for me. Yes, of course, I haven't. That base is too big. I mean, come on, I'm just level 4. And that base looks like a level 1000, right? Alright, let me take a look to something of my level. That would be good. Another huge base. Wow. With catapults and everything. By the way, it looks amazing. Farm some stuff. That's pretty cool. But let's see if we can get something of my level. Like I said, I just got a bunch of warriors. I'm not really in conditions to be attacking a base like this. Look at that. Oh, I have traps and everything. This is pretty cool. Alright, because if I don't find anybody of my level, I'm gonna need to upgrade and start upgrading my troops big time, right? So that way we can get some access to more resources, so we can fight all these opponents. Nice. This base looks really nice. Again, the matchmaking, I'm not really sure how it works, but so far all these bases are way superior to mine. I mean, look at that, level 29. I'm level 4 only. I just start my civilization. Be nice. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna be able to do a PvP match, at least not in this episode, but at least it give me an idea how fast I need to move ahead in. Wow, yeah, I need to move ahead as fast as possible, because look at that, everybody has some huge towns. It's beautiful. I mean, it looks beautiful. I'm just sad that I won't be able to do much in here. We can probably attack one of these. Okay, you know what? Let's see if we can get something in here. I don't know if we can steal resources or something. I'm just surprised that it's gonna be so difficult to get into one of these bases. Can I steal resources? I don't know if I can steal food if I attack the gold mine. I mean, if I get the gold, if I attack the gold mines, that would be cool. That would be cool. So we can put it over there. The big entrance. Catapult. The garrison in there. Wow. Yeah, there's no chance that I can do much in here. It's just way ahead of me. These players are way ahead of me. Okay. Anyway, let's go to one of the single player campaigns. I'm gonna start upgrading my buildings as soon as possible. Having trouble defeating your opponents? Yeah, of course. I need to upgrade. Yes, of course. Thank you, genius. Of course I need to make all these changes. Okay, first of all, we're gonna put this over here. Where are my workers? My warriors. Okay. Alright, so the warriors are coming back. We got that. We can probably hunt. Oh, we can hunt the bear because it's too expensive. We need 6. Alright, so let's go to one single player campaign. Uruk! And see if we can do something. Wow, now I'm really excited moving ahead and start upgrading my stuff, right? Oh, that's gonna be awesome. So fun. Alright, so in here it's kind of difficult. I got 2 towers over there, 2 towers in front. We got 3 garrison buildings, which could be extremely complicated to destroy. So I'm trying to see which one is the best way for me to attack. Probably if I attack from the back. I don't know if you remember the previous episode when I attacked from the back. All the units that were coming out for the garrison, they took all this long road from the outside of the village. Probably it's a good idea if I do that. And over this way. Ooh, trap! It's a trap! Alright, let's see. See, all the other garrison units are moving in another direction, so that's good. At least it gave me time to move ahead and take care of these towers. Alright, and now we're gonna start and aim for the town hall. See if we can destroy it before the reinforcements arrive. That will be good. There you go. Yeah, we are already attacking with the slingers, and the warriors are in position to start destroying also that town center. Perfect. Town center is down. That's all we need. Slingers are gonna be able to destroy some of these troops. They're really good at getting infantry, so that is a unit I have to upgrade. Look at that. We're able to take care of everything. Nice. And the warriors did a really good job too. So upgrading these troops is critical, as probably you can imagine. So we might need to focus in doing that in the future. Just doing as much as we can to upgrade our troops in the blacksmith. Alright, now let's give it a special order, extra bonus. There you go. Complete destruction. Nice. Perfect. See, all the troops are okay, we lost 6 warriors, but it was completely worth it. Again, I cannot wait to start upgrading my stuff. I need to do it as soon as possible. There you go. 6 more. Perfect. Alright, so in the next episode I'm gonna try to move ahead a little bit more so we can upgrade some of the troops and try to get ready for PvP, right? Because that's gonna be really interesting. So far we're moving quite okay. We are in the Bronze Age, moving slow but secure. And this is the DeGameHuntah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share my videos, and I will see you in the next episode, DomiNations. Take care, everybody.